All right, guys, welcome back to another video. It's your man Jay. I'll try to be brief. This is a full 48 hours later with the iPhone Air, and I'm totally impressed. I've been using it. My first test that I did was with the battery. So I've had this battery clapped on to the back of this thing, and it pretty much, I've used it without. So I did 24 hours with and without. And I'm starting here because this is something that people might say, oh my gosh, you know what? So in my initial unboxing, I said it added a little bit of weight, but after using it now, you can't even really tell that when it's on the phone. So you'll be able to charge, so I adjust my mic here. You'll be able to charge your phone. What'll happen is when you put this on the device, it'll make sure your device stays at 90% or pretty much once it drops below 90%, it'll start to charge it again. So you look at my battery here, you can see I put it to 100 and that's it. It's pretty much keeping the phone, it's going to try to keep the phone above 85%, and you'll be able to charge it to 90%. Pretty much it'll just keep it at 90%. So this right here is something that's optional. Personally, I don't think every user will need to buy this. I just don't see it. I don't think everybody's going to need to buy this. It is a good add-on. I bought it. I think it's worth the extra $100, but you might not. But I see value in this. You'll be able to go several days depending on what your usage is. Okay, my usage is this. I haven't charged the phone because I had this. So in the last 48 hours, I have not charged this phone. This battery did, and then when it died, I just took it off separately, and I literally just charged it back up. So. But the phone has been going for the last 48 hours only because of this battery, and I haven't charged it. So that is why I say this is probably a beneficial thing for a lot of people. You may not think you would need this battery or want the battery, but I think ultimately this is a great add-on, and I can see why Apple did this. I don't think they're trying to sell you this to say that the phone can't make it. Because I wanted to do that battery test first just to see what my numbers were, just in case. I don't do returns or whatever, but I said I might want to return this because it is $100 on top of the price that you pay for the phone. So, yeah, but I don't think a lot of people will need this battery. I think a lot of people will probably be great with just the phone itself. I'm going to start that test going forward after these 48 hours, this 40-hour video. But I've only been using this battery with this phone to start, and I haven't charged the phone in 2 days, and it just died. It died. This died. It died about 36 hours in, I guess. I don't know. I wasn't really tracking it. I just know that I just recently charged it. So yeah, it's good. So you should be able to use this, and it'll keep your phone charged up for at least 2 days, at least depending on how you use your phone. For me, I was able to go this full 2 days without plugging up this phone. This did it. And that works together. It's smart. It charges your battery on your phone and keeps it above 85 to 90%. And that's how it depletes itself. Now, this aside, how's the phone been? Wow. If you follow me on social media, which I hope you do if you're following this channel, I posted some clips. Of the front camera, the rear camera, just the first photo that I took. Wow, man. I mean, wow. I did this right here and posted this online. This camera, man, this is the front camera. This front camera is simply amazing. It's amazing. Now, I did some things with the rear camera down here. I shot some clips with the rear camera. Just stupid clear. It's ridiculous how good these cameras are, or this camera is. I mean, this is me shooting some video at a vet. I added some more. I added a front carbon fiber front splitter. Just added some different stuff on there. The car's lowered now. I added some carbon fiber rock guards. I just use this phone. The point is to shoot this quick clip, and it is on point, folks. This phone has great cameras. You don't get an ultra wide. You don't get a telephoto. You get digital telephoto, and that's good enough for me. I can see why Apple marketed this phone the way they did. So if I go up here to my first photo, this is the first photo that I took with the phone, and I posted it online. Then I went and took this photo right after that with the rear camera. So this is the front camera, and here's the rear camera. Just great quality. Some people are going to be shocked at just how well this phone's cameras are. They're great. I mean, they're freaking great. And I started there with those two right there because people are going to question this. They're going to say, oh my gosh, it's not that good. I don't know. I don't think it's going to be that good. Folks, I'm telling you, this phone has great front and rear cameras. Just stupendous. If you're that person that wants an amazing front camera and just really solid rear cameras, and I compared it, the quality next to my 16E, and it's much better. It should be better. Costs more. It's the higher tier premium phone in comparison. But the iPhone 16E has good stuff. But this front camera has all the new iPhones have that new upgraded 18 megapixel camera. And folks, they put in work. It actually is that good. Now just imagine how compressed it is once it hits social media. That's why I showed you the original file. Typically when I'm doing a follow-up, I don't follow up with the cameras and the battery and stuff like that. But this is special to this phone. This is just for this phone. And it works with cases on the back too. So if you have an aftermarket case, here's a case. I got several aftermarket cases that are non-Apple. It works just fine. Works just fine. No problems whatsoever. And this case is from Encased, if you're wondering. But, nonetheless, I wanted to start there. Explaining my experience with the battery, because I'm not going to use this a lot more than likely, but I wanted to see how it was carrying it for the last 2 days. It's like it's not even there, folks. Someone asked about the weight of this battery. Initially, again, I said it was kind of heavy, but it's actually not. So go to Apple's website and get the official specs if you can find them. But yeah, this doesn't add any weight. It adds a little thickness to the phone, but it kind of doubles this back portion. But it is great. Now let's get down to the hardware, the thinness. Let's move this out of the way. This thinness, folks. This phone is impressively thin. I mean, Apple fans should rejoice. You've been asking for something new. You got what you wanted. Take it, run with it, get it, buy it. There's a ton of people that are buying the Air. If you go to an Apple store, this is what you're going to hear people talking about. Oh, they're going to be talking about that ugly orange one. You'll see a lot of people buying that ugly orange one. However, this is the star of the show, as it should be. I believe, like I said a long time ago, when I first heard this is Apple's test run for thinness. And we already seen what Zach tried to do to the phone and what he did to the phone. His thumbnail is misleading, folks. If you haven't seen that video, you need to check it out because this is, in fact, their most durable phone. Over 200 pounds of pressure it took to bend this phone, and it still worked. That is impressive. This thin phone. This hardware deserves some recognition. It really does, because this is impressive how Apple was able to do this. Totally reinforced. It is. I kind of laughed and kind of mocked them too when they said this is our most durable phone yet. Well, they did some research, and I got to tell you, they were not lying. This is their most durable phone. This thing could not snap in half. It's so impressive. I'm kind of over these polished sides. I don't like them, but it is what it is. Nothing I can do about it. I'm not even worried about the back here, this long bar. It's okay. I don't even pay any attention to it. The software on here, the screen size, the feel in hand, this hardware is on point. It's on point. So if you like Apple, you're going to probably love this hardware. You're going to freaking love it. You're going to say, wow. After you get past the thinness, you're going to get right back into basic Apple stuff. Like you're going to get just basic Apple stuff. It's an iPhone, folks. It's an iPhone. So that's why I wanted to highlight the cameras, the battery pack, the hardware. I'm 48 hours in, a little over 48 hours, but I'm just going to call this 48 hours. So I love the design still. I think it feels better in the hand than my Edge because it's rounded all the way around. It's got rounded chamfered edges. It just feels stupid good, man. This is the perfect daily driver. No case is needed for this. I mean, scratches at a level 6, deeper grooves, that's gone. if you know, you know. This screen is almost, it's just, you shouldn't need a tempered glass or anything for this. It's just that good. It's really good. So you got, check this box here from Apple. Phenomenal cameras, right? Beautiful cameras. Stunning hardware. Really good battery. I'm not going to say great battery because I'll say great battery when you add this on. This thing this thing can keep your phone alive straight through between 85 and 100% for at least 2 days, possibly, depending on how you use your phone. And I've been on this thing a lot. I won't say 2 days because everybody's different. This will give you a full day. So then the phone, after this shuts off and you take it off and charge it, you get whatever you get after that. How about that? So let's just say 48 hours total of usage with these together. Even though I know I'm getting a little bit more, let's just say 48 hours. Call it like that. So good battery, excellent battery with the battery pack on. Just takes it to a whole nother level. So excellent battery with the battery pack on. Excellent battery. Stunning design. Amazing cameras. Solid Apple performance. What more do you want? Some people were concerned about this speaker. The speaker is loud enough for a single speaker. And me, should it have two? Hey, I think so. I think it should have two, but it doesn't. So what am I supposed to do? Doesn't have two. So I can't do anything about that. But what I can tell you is this speaker is decent, but everybody has AirPods anyway. So I saw someone say they were an audiophile, so they didn't buy this because it has a single speaker. Newsflash, you are not an audiophile if you're trying to say a phone with a single speaker deterred you from buying it. Audiophiles have earbuds, headphones, Marshall, Sennheiser. Those are audio. I didn't comment I didn't respond to the person, but I saw that and I was like, this is just another troll. It has to be. This has a single speaker, but it's loud enough for what it is. But it's definitely not louder. It's got a high pitch to it. Now it is loud, but it's not as loud as it could be with a dual speaker setup. Could Apple have done better? Sure, they could have. So we'll take a point off for that single speaker in 2025, like people say. But after that, I think this, and I said it before, this is what they wanted you to see. Yeah, the Pro models now, so many people are complaining about the Pro models being scratched up, all these different things coming out. This phone, folks, if you were on the fence, I'm telling you, the performance is there because of iOS. The camera, it's like having 2 or 3 cameras in it. Okay, this is good. And this front camera is great. I like being able to record with the front camera without twisting the phone. I can get I did it right here. I shot this video right here with the phone upwards. I didn't have it like this. I had it like this. Great. Just freaking great. This is a sweet phone, folks. This is a win to the right person. And the right person is me. This is a great phone. Now, I said in another video that I will move my main phone number to this phone if I liked it, and I did it as soon as I got the phone. I did. It's your man Jay. I'll follow up again. Once I get more time with the phone in, I'll stop using this battery pack and just give you all battery from the phone. But I got a feeling I'll be able to make it through a day with the phone alone and another day with this battery pack. We shall see. It's your man Jay, 48 hours in. Hope you enjoyed. I hate to say it, but just buy the Air, man. Buy the Air.